After years of working together, saying goodbye wasn't easy. Here is what our general manager had to say as I begin my next chapter.
My name is Salima. I'm Swahili Beach Resort General Manager, and I am very sad that Chef Saulo is leaving us. Chef Saulo has been with us for quite some years, but I know it's for the best. He's a very good chef, and I know he's going to do great in this project. Chef Saulo, I wish you all the best.
Work ethics, passion, and consistency are the quality every chef is judged by. Here is what the executive chef had to say about my journey.
My name is Sami. I am the executive chef at Swahili Beach Hotel. I've been working with Ibrahim Saulo for almost 12 years. What I can say about Ibrahim Saulo, he is a very dedicated and hard-working person. He's a guy who can manage pressure. As we all know that the kitchen is not a debating club. It's a battlefield. Every minute counts, and we work as a team. One thing I can say about Saulo, and I really like this man, when it comes to pressure, he's a guy who knows how to handle the pressure. Even if kitchen is in the crisis, we are busy, he knows how to pause and to manage the pressure. You all know that Ibrahim is in a pressure when you hear him say, "Oh, come on, you know, this guy, we are about to go down." I gotta say, he's a tool in the kitchen. You can't regret of giving Saulo an opportunity to work in your kitchen. And he's a person who knows what to do at the right time, what to do at a particular time. And Saulo, he has the strongest teamwork qualities, and he was good. In fact, he was working in the Halakat kitchen, and when I was having Saulo in that kitchen, I was sure that the food will go out like the way I normally like as an executive chef. There is no delays, there is no shortcuts when it comes to following the recipe in the menu. He is always keen to make sure that whatever goes in a plate, it resembles his professionalism, his ethics, and his acts as a chef. Saulo is that guy who, even if sometimes when we're working together, we disagree to agree, but he will never show you that we disagree to agree. He's a man who knows how to manage the body language. He's a man who knows how to manage the pressure. And yeah, I really like him. The other thing what I can say about Saulo, he's that guy you can rely on. He's that guy you can depend on. I remember one day when my sous chef, the person who Saulo reports to him, that day he was not his shift, he was on off, and it happened that day I signed Saulo to be the chef of the day, and there was this repeat guest who always when he comes he just want to see executive chef, and because it's an halakat kitchen whereby it's an open kitchen, the guest went on to the kitchen, just nearby to the kitchen, and he said that I would like to see the chef. And yes, guess who came out? It's Saulo, and he told me that I'm the chef on duty. And this guest was like, will this man handle my issue? Will this man going to make sure that my food comes out the way I need? And guess what? This guy Saulo handled the guests. In fact, he acted more than my sous chef, and this thing gave me confidence with Saulo. I was very happy the way this guest was was giving me a feedback about Saulo that you really have a nice chef, a nice guy. He's a cook, but he plays a role as a sous chef. He plays a role as a leader in that a la carte kitchen. Saulo is a chef. You can never regret having him in the kitchen. His dedication and the way he coordinates with the colleagues, and he always makes sure he do his best to make our guests happy. Best kitchen tool to any other organization. The hotel industry nowadays, it is changing, and as a chef you need to know all around in the kitchen, and this is how he is. A very respectful man, and someone who you can depend on, someone you can leave the kitchen and he makes sure everything goes well. Someone who doesn't panic. A guy who sometimes has a voice in the kitchen. Sometimes kitchen can slowly turn to a small military camp. And that's how kitchen, because it really has a pressure. So this is a guy who can make sure everything is controlled. This is a guy who will not allow even a single minute for any plate that dispatches from the kitchen or moves out from the kitchen to leave without garnished, without well presented, without giving you even an appetizer, without even starting eating. So if you want all of these things to be done, the guy is Chef Saulo. For example, I remember there is a time when I was having a function, and it was 3 functions in one. And by the way, I left this guy to handle one of the function, and it was a canopies for the wedding. And the guy was like, no any plate should leave this kitchen without garnishing. And everyone was listening and responding, yes, chef. And when I appeared there and found that Ibra is the one now leading the team, giving them the way how everything should be served, I was really, really happy. As executive chef, those are kind of people you should have. Those are kind of the chefs, you should keep them close. You should make sure that you are mentoring them, you are giving them support wherever you can. You are really motivating them. And that is Saulo. So whenever I have something which needs to be done seriously, I always call this guy. Sometimes it reaches to a point whereby maybe other chefs will feel like, oh, Chef Sammy loves Saulo so much more than us. Chef Sammy recognizes Saulo more than us. But no, what I can say, I know eagles fly with eagles. Whenever you see someone who has passion, whenever you see someone who is ready to fly higher, you have to support him. You have to give him a hand. You have to make him feel that I can do it. And I believe the support I've been giving Saulo, I believe the support he has given us as a company, to the Swahili Beach Hotel, this guy is gonna do it the same way wherever he's going. I feel that I'm losing a strong pillar in the kitchen. I'm losing a guy who has been showing me for 4 years, 5 years that chef, few years coming, I'm gonna be a sous chef. I'm gonna be like executive chef. And I believed in this guy. And whatever he does with the dedication, with the passion in it. Actually, you can distinguish that this plate was made by Saulo, this plate was made by another chef. And one guy I like with Saulo, he doesn't cut corner. If it's a recipe, he follows the way it is. If something is lacking, you will hear that guy is calling you in the office, chef, I need this, chef, I need budget, chef, I need time. He gives you pressure because he really wants to produce something which exactly needs to be. He doesn't cut corners. Even if sometimes I have a special guest, I have dignitaries in the hotel and I need someone who can take care of them. Sometimes I could leave them to Chef Saul. You know, it has come to an end for working with Saulo, and I wish him all the best. I know it's a part of growing for him to live, because whatever he's going to do, maybe it's greater than what he was doing. So he has my blessing, and yeah, I'm happy with him, and I believe he's going to be shining everywhere, wherever he goes. For any chef maybe who is going to work with Saulo, you have the right person. Make use of that tool. He's the kitchen pillar. He's the chef who knows his job very well, who makes sure that your guests are happy, who will make sure all your events they are going to shine. So thank you very much, and I wish you all the best. Thank you.
I am truly grateful for these kind words from General Manager and Executive Chef. The lessons, values, and work ethics I've learned along the way have shaped who I am today. As I begin my next chapter, I promise to carry the same dedication, professionalism, and passion into every project ahead. Thank you for believing in me.